today.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. So, Charles, first drive here, a little safe completion underneath. Maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back, and he's able to run with the ball.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick, and the Packers are going to take over here up near the 40. They begin on the ground with Kamara. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Jones. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Throwing, Jones. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones. Packer pressure, and down he goes. We welcome back all of our viewers to historic Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Currently, the Saints in control of the football as we resume the action in quarter number 2. And it looks like they've got 6 DBs on the field here for a 3rd and 9. Now Jones. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Packers on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. That's complete to Cobb. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down. conversion. Sean Payton not liking that last call. He's going to go ahead and challenge it. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level. Time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. They'll complete this to Ingram, his tight end. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect them to attack right here on this play.
They'll run it with Kamara. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. The Saints in the hurry up here, clock continuing to roll. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal here, a big play brewing in this NFC title game. They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the 1st half. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking long for Thomas. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. A big play there just before halftime.
And in the run-up to this championship game, so much was made about how would this offense hold up on the road in a hostile environment. Well, that's not.
Michael Thomas as the 1st half is winding down. And the Saints have taken the lead here in this NFC Championship game. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd.
In the 1st quarter.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation.
Room to run past midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Jones, throw complete there to Thomas. A 9-yard pickup, just 1 yard away from 3 consecutive 1st down plays. Kamara try the right side. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara.
Chris Barnes there on the stop.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be able.
Jones hit and the ball's out. And this is going to be Packer football. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara, and some room to work. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
68 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
A first carry for Samaje Perine. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's 30 yards now in the last 2 plays. Back-to-back 15-yarders, and they're rolling.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Alvin Kamara.
His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints add on to their lead. Great call to hand that one off. And his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly. And on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not because they really...
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the 4th quarter, clinging to that lead. A potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. From the gun, Jones. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Thomas. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While he gets attended to, we'll step aside. A give to Kamara running right. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. 2nd, 3rd guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
2nd down, and it's Kamara again.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
That gives him 98 yards in this game, and he's going to feel pretty good about that, but the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Brandon, they've got to get to 100, though.
You think he knows he's at 98?
I think someone has told him by now. And here's the thing. Getting to 100 or more is tangible evidence that you've had a nice day running the football, and that's what his offensive line wants for him and for themselves. Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Samaje. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? Kamara gets it again on second down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. They run. It's Kamara. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Now after the running play, we've got a man down. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. They will take a knee here and cue the celebrations. They are off to the Super Bowl. Down to a knee goes Jones, and that should just about seal it. And they get to hoist the Hallis Trophy. Unbelievable victory. Moving on to the Super Bowl.
I only hope that these players understand exactly who is behind that trophy. George S. Hallis, one of the creators of this great game of football of ours and creator of the NFL. What an amazing feeling and an amazing accomplishment.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Tonight, it's the National Football League. Super Bowl 56.
So the football will get set to take over. Now Jones on first down. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play that time on the catch and run.
Well, after the standard 2-week layoff, you always wonder how's your offense going to respond and come out and play here in the Super Bowl. Well, they got a great answer right there and almost a sigh of relief on that side of the field because now they've got to feel like they can use their entire playbook and game plan for this one.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Back to throw. Jones. Hard throw, incomplete. 4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And Lutz puts this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. You look at this Super Bowl, the 2nd appearance for this head coach. The first one did not go as planned, as we all know. But what do you think he's learned from that first go-around?
He learned how much it hurts to lose, and that's what you hear from coaches so often. They don't remember the wins as much as they remember the losses. You can talk about the media, the scrutiny, the hoopla, but once you've had to shake a head coach's hand and jog off the field and know you have to face the media, face your fans, face your home life, knowing that you've lost the Super Bowl, that hurts big time, and you're going to do everything possible to try and prevent that from happening again.
So now at 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look, 6 DBs. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
Looking to throw. Jones. Back to Kamara for another catch. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up the 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
From just shy of midfield, Jones. He targets Ingram for another grab. And he's going to have another 1st down. As the tackle's made at the Titans' 41-yard line. Back to throw again. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A give. This is Kamara. And he's taken down inside the 30. They had things a little spread out there with 4 wide receivers, and it opened up a running hole.
Yeah, not only do you get better running lanes because you are spread out, oftentimes when defenses see 4 wide receivers, they substitute in extra defensive backs, so you're blocking smaller personnel. That gives your running back a nice chance downfield against that type of a defense.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And it's Kamara again. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, a 9-yard touchdown run as they have taken the lead. Well, they were looking to pick up the 1st down on 3rd and short. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to something else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Jones now throwing on 1st down. Buying time to his left. And Jones will hit the deck here, and he is able to pick up the 1st down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Caleb Farley. And the Titans are going to have it here just past the Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. Meanwhile, Jones' throw caught by Higgins. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Now we get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Off the play fake, Jones. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. They start the 2nd half with Kamara. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Operating from the gun, Jones. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On 2nd and 9, Jones. They'll roll him out right. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Give him 9. Yards on the scramble there, but it does leave him still a few inches shy with 3rd down looming. Kamara. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play. And that's going to lead him to 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. On the ground, Kamara. 61 yards on the ground for him so far.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Down man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 29 yards. And the Saints have taken the lead. And they use that. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On 2nd and 2, Jones. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 2. Off play action. Jones. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Bud Dupree, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. The busy night continues for Kamara. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
And here comes Ayuk on the jet sweep. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains. It was enough to get them a first down, and it continues.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot, but they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
And he's got his big wide receiver complete. Touchdown! T. Higgins. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints are moving closer to their second Super Bowl title in franchise history.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away.
Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Jones on 3rd down. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Titans are right back in this football game. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll run. This is Kamara. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Kamara gets it again on 2nd down. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they take a knee.
I don't know why we did it, but we went to their final walkthrough for some reason. And what did we see? Their last play in the walkthrough was taking a knee and celebrating winning a Super Bowl. They want that visualization. They did it for real.
Yeah, they just scripted it out. Defense can't stop the clock, and they can watch the final seconds tick. And the Lombardi Trophy is headed back to the Bayou. The New Orleans Saints, Super Bowl champions. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs. You see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them. A fantastic season.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.